If you really think about it, Pink Sifu had the bag on the head before Kanye. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, guys. I pray my mama be cool. Papa relax. Lil Sissy. Big bro got his racks. We straight. What's going on, guys? It's Sonny Bay, Hunter S. Thompson Jr., the motherfucking kid. You know what it is. You know the vibes. Here we are. Finally. The end of the year is here. And what a fucking year it was, right? Like, I can't remember a better year in hip hop since maybe like 2016 or I forgot what year it was. One of those years was really fucking good. I feel like Pinata and Run the Jewels 2 came out like that same year, and it was like such a fucking great year. I remember thinking like, wow, so I'm so fucking hyped in it. Again, like this year, I think it surpassed it. Like everything that just came out was just so fucking good and unique. Really don't remember another year like this. Anyways, I'm gonna count down my top 10 albums of the year. I'm also gonna give some honorable mentions. Off with number 10, I do want to say this album grew a little bit on me, and I think a lot of the credit should go to Professor Sykes here. Watching his video about the album really helped me appreciate it a little bit more. I'm talking about Makami, Pray for Haiti. I really can't believe this was not nominated for a Grammy, especially with like Alfredo being nominated last year or 2 years ago. I forgot when it came out. But like, if the Grammys are really looking at rap, real rap, now this is like the perfect contender for that. It's so highbrow, but yet cool and sophisticated. It's just like effortlessly cool, but still very intelligent in what it's trying to say and everything that it portrays. These are my top 5 tracks of the album in order. I really been waiting for Murakami to drop this ever since HBO. Everything since HBO I've just thought was really subpar for what he had presented before. And when he came out with this, I was like, wow, this is what I really wanted. This is what the fuck I was expecting right here, bro. That I need more Makami Westside Gun projects. This shit. Hopefully, it was just the beginning. Moving on to number 9, I do want to give a big shout out to More Mother. More Mother, I feel like accomplished what Yoro Droog was trying to accomplish. Not necessarily like to a T, but the 2 albums that Yoro Droog put out this year, they had to do with one with time, the concept of time, and then the other one was like a space concept. And More Mother kind of did both, like space and time, and she did it like with this black futurism involved with it. Also, that track, I think it's called Tear It. It's fucking incredible. It reminds me of Lingua Ignota or something like that. Like it's so powerful and like chilling. Top 5 tracks right here in order, of course. Heavily slept on, I feel like. I understand that the project isn't as, I don't know, cinematic as Little Sims or hard hitting as, I don't know, fucking some drill rap or some shit like that, but still, like, what she's working with is not boring. Like, Rogue Waters is so fucking dope what she's saying, and Shekare, like that one, oh my god, it's amazing. Like the beat, Made a Circle, that one's really like the crowning jewel of the whole project. Like I feel like that one should get a little bit more recognition than it's getting. Moving on, we're going on to the man, the myth, the fucking despicable Kanye West. I have to give it to Kanye West. I fucking hate this man so much. He is a billionaire. He is exploiting his engineers, his workers. He's a piece of shit. He's exploiting his fan base, making us buy like $200 fucking shoes that are okay. All right, they're pretty cool, but still, like, what can we not say about Kanye West that would make anyone like reasonably hate him? Like, just anything that comes out of this guy's mouth is just very either misinformed or misguided. I don't know. Like, Kanye West has so much fucking problems, but the man can create good art. And Donda, I feel like it's getting very heavily underrated right now. I haven't loved the Kanye projects like this since maybe Graduation, honestly, and Graduation's one of my favorite Kanye albums, if not my favorite. I don't know what it is about Donda. I just love so many tracks off it. You think the album is so long? It is too long, but the fact that it is so long, it makes me able to select so many tracks, and it's just like feels like out of the ones that I took out, it could be two albums. It could be two yays. Those 20-minute albums that he had. It's just so great. Moving on to 7, I want to give it up to my fucking boy Wiki. This shit definitely grew on me. I feel like I rated it very low for when I first heard it, but I definitely kept coming back to it over and over again, and I just had to put it in the list. I think Wiki might be quote unquote the most traditional rapper on my list, but he does do it justice. Like that style, the portraits he paints, they're so intimate, like warts and all. You really get to know Wiki. I think it was the most one of the most personal ones of the year. He just like exposes himself, like he bears his soul, and it's not pretty, but it's also very interesting and compelling. Like I connect with him so much because of it. And I'm so happy that he came back and was able to put himself out there like that. A lot of the new scene on the new sonic landscape now in the underground allowed him to be more intimate, and he's just like one of those rappers that he did come from like an older generation, which is weird to say because he's pretty young, but he did come from like 10 years ago, 5 years ago, however long Rap King was, and now he's like he just fits right into the new one. Like he just like a shoe, like Cinderella. It's so good him coming into this introspective heady bars, like navy blue production shit. It's so fucking great. Top 5, of course. Number 6, I know number 6 is getting a lot of hype right now. A lot of people are saying this is the greatest hip hop project of the year. You really fucking like it, but I cannot say it is the best for me. That is, of course, LP, JPEG Mafia. Peggy, Peggy, Peggy. Fuck, man. You just cannot hate on this guy. He's so fucking likable. Like, even just thinking about him, he puts a smile on my face. He's such a fucking great guy. I wish nothing but the best for him. Incredible project, such unique style. I just don't think it's my favorite style. I think there's other people that surpassed him in the style this year. Like in the aspect of having so much fucking drip and style. I do think there are other rappers that surpassed him, but he just has such fucking like uniqueness about him and such left wing Hades vibes. Like you know the vibes, bro. Like, this guy is fucking dope. No explanation needed for why he's on the list. You know, self-explanatory. Before the top 5, I do want to give my honorable mentions. My honorable mentions, I'm gonna start off with the rap ones, and I'm gonna get into like the other genre contenders for me. Speed running through this, Milo released 2 projects. Bobson is fucking incredible, so fucking heady. I think it was more immediate, the new one. I forget what it's called. Emitting light of something, I'm not sure, but I do think that one hit more immediately, even though I do think Bobson was way more calculated and well thought out. When it came out, it was just such a package with the website. Great artist, Milo. Rap Forever, I should say. Trippie Redd. 10-second review guy said it best. Like, this guy obviously knows what he's doing, though. Like, he's such a good artist. Like, he comes out with some fucking dope ass songs. I'm still playing a bunch of them to this day. Trippie Redd, fucking bro, keep going. IDK, Kanye Jr. I do want to give him a shout out. I know people are hating on it, like it's not deep, it's too focus grouped. I understand the critiques 100%, but yeah, I do want to say there's some great songs in there, and I would defend Peloton like to this day. Vince Staples, self-titled, incredible album. I forgot who had this as their number 1 of the year, or number 2. I forgot what it was. It wasn't crazy. I was like, wow, really, number 2. One of those projects that I did miss and I had to catch up on. But yeah, I'm so glad I did. It's such a great project. I love the Kenny Beats production of it, especially considering that he did FM and this. It's such a day and night. I think I prefer this one to FM, which is like really fucking saying something because FM is my favorite Vince Staples project. Mick Jenkins, fuck Mick Jenkins, man. I have been sleeping on Mick Jenkins ever since the Love component came out. I was just kind of like disappointed in it, and I already saw him as like the next big thing in rap. So when that came out, I was like, this ain't it, bro. He ain't it, you know. And I just kind of like felt disillusioned with his whole movement. But listening to this, god damn, did he restore my faith in him, bro. Like, such a fucking poetic man this guy is. I love listening to it. I love listening to it now, going back to it. It's a great project. If you didn't listen to it, go back, listen to it. It's great. Navy Blue. Navy Blue is actually number 11 if the list would have gone longer. I was having a hard time not putting him on the list because he was just like on fire this year, especially the two projects that he released. Thinking that he's just starting, like, wow, the heights that this guy can go potentially is incredible. I was hating on him for a little bit, just knowing that he's a model and he came from a pretty privileged childhood, from a pretty privileged growing up. I just didn't want to accept that he was as nice as he is. But damn, the Navy's Reprise, especially Reprise, whatever however you pronounce it, that one is really the one I'm talking about here. It's so aggressive and like, again, immediate. Like the moment I heard it, I was like, this is the shit. Big shout out to ASAP Rock, Garbology. So much great imagery in that album. I could not find myself putting it on the list just because I did feel like the hook game was just unacceptably weak. Just like too many bad hooks in there. I was like, please, bro, get someone to feature on your hooks. Like, please, for the love of God. But everything else is fucking top notch. I love Ace so much, and some of his hooks are actually pretty good, but most of them they're just like, it's hit or miss very much. Genesis Owusu, goddamn, I was reluctant to check this out just because he came out of nowhere, and you know, all of a sudden it's like, listen to this. Everybody's saying like, listen to this. You really gotta listen at some point. And goddamn, were they correct. Listening to this project, it felt like listening to Malibu, my Anderson .Paak. Like, this guy is so well formed at this point. Like, it's just the first time I'm listening to him, and it's just so well put together. It's already like right fucking there. Excited to see what he's got next, especially that first part of the project, like that first half. Hit after hit after hit. Fuck, bro. I Don't Need You. God damn, that song is incredible. That last song, No Looking Back, great closer. I know it's not the closer, but I think about it like that. Little Ugly Mane. Little Ugly Mane, I really wanted to put in my list. I was fighting myself a lot, but it's barely like a rap album. So I thought it would be a little bit of injustice to put it in there. I do think this is one of my favorite projects of the year, though. So please listen to it if you haven't. Reminds me of Chloe Burbank from Joji, but if that album was more fully realized, because of Chloe Burbank, it just felt like a mixtape of some sorts, like just thrown together, but it was so good. It came out really good. This one, however, it is the finished product of that idea, that concept. Bedroom pop comes to my head, listening to it, like that phrase, and that's what it feels like. It's like bedroom pop, like you want to listen to it, and it's just nice, chill music. And my last honorable mention for the rap side will be Little Simz. I know Little Simz is getting heavy love right now from all the critics. I think it is well deserved. It is super, super well deserved. Little Simz is amazing, heavily slept on. She deserves more credit. I haven't heard a more cinematic project this year, but I do feel like it's too clean. It's too crisp for me. Like, it's well put together for like the mainstream audience. It's ready to fucking go. It's the next My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy type of shit, but people just need to catch up to it. And I think it's pretty good. It's amazing. It's fucking amazing. But to me, I think I prefer like a little bit more griminess to my shit, a little more of a rough edges. There's something just missing for that album for me to really click and like feel the love that everybody's like throwing at it. Saint Vincent, amazing. Daddy's Home. Really like the song Candy. I forgot what it's called, but I really love that song. Shout out to Inside. My man put out one of the best projects of the year without even trying to put out a project. You could say it's not musically like one of the best, but the writing is really good on it. It's just so entertaining, and it felt like watching Hamilton. Just like watching Inside felt like watching Hamilton, like during the pandemic, especially. Like you're just watching something that feels like, wow, this is so great. Like I can't believe I'm watching this. Someone actually put this together. It's amazing. I love Inside. Igloo Ghost. Igloo Ghost is getting heavily snubbed by everybody. Like this man, such a great IDM producer. Please take psychedelics and listen to this fucking project. It's so great. There's this fucking song, Protector. That shit there, like, it's out of this world. Just fucking listen to it, bro. Big shout out to Center Get Ready. God fucking damn. Lingua Ignota. Amazing. Again, listen to that shit on psychedelics. From Many Hands to Pennsylvania Furnace. Those two tracks, I wept like a baby. Like literally, it's so fucking powerful, and the way it like comes in, it's like, oh, just thinking about it now, bro, that shit's so fucking eargasmic. Sounds that she's playing and with it in the album, the Appalachian folk music, it's so, yeah, you could say it's a little bit gentrified, but fuck, man, nobody's doing it like this. Nobody's doing this shit at all, and I fucking love it. And last but not least, actually my album of the year. This is actually my album of the year, but it's not on the list because it's a little bit different than everything else. But I do hope to one day be 80 years old, 90. I hope to be an old man and be able to put this on and say, what do you kids know about this shit? And that, of course, is Promises by Floating Points and Pharoah Sanders. Oh my God, this fucking project. I hope it lives with me for the rest of my life. Like, that's all I can say. This project is beautiful, like crisp and enchanting. It's a ritual. I don't know what else to say. It's so sublime. Something that came from the heavens and shouldn't really exist, but it does. I don't know, like how these sounds come together so well, like IDM, jazz, and the orchestra sounds. It's fucking incredible. Like thinking about it, I have chills. It's amazing. Top 5 time. Oh my God. Top 5 of 2021. What a fucking great year in music. Top 5. All right, let's get right into it with number 5, Westside Gunn, Side motherfucking B. Yes, it is that good. Listen to this fucking album. It reminds me of Hitler on steroids. Like the way it is kind of like a compilation of albums, a compilation of music, just previously released stuff, all that. That's what Hitler on steroids was. But the way it's sequenced, it even gives you like a pissy work at the end with Big Al. Everything is just so incredible about this album. Really what I've been waiting for Westside Gunn to do. And on top of it, it's like the last installment of the Hitler Wears Hermes series. So it's almost like the Last Supper in a sense. And he really brings everyone to the table. I forgot who said it, but I think it was on Dead End Hip Hop. Someone said Westside Gunn does not have an ego. That's why his albums come out really good. He's not afraid to bring on really good rappers and let them shine. And that's exactly what the fuck he did. Everyone is here, all his disciples and all his friends, his relatives, everybody. Mock homie, bro. It is like the Last Supper portrait. And the only thing I can say bad about it is I really fucking hate Tyler, the Creator. And it really pisses me off every time that he comes on. And he's just like, yo, Gunn, I'm gonna fuck around. I just immediately skip it. I'm like, no, the fuck you're not, bro. it reminds me of Ransom on Coup de Gras when he comes on. He's like, "Hey, you ready? I know you ready." Like I need that energy. I don't fuck with that Tyler. Like I'm just gonna fuck around. What the fuck, bro? Get the fuck out of here. You're not gonna fuck around. This is Hitler wears Hermes, bro. You bring like your best shit. To number four. Number four are actually my Spotify most listened to of 2021, and that is Brockhampton. Brockhampton is getting a lot of hate apparently. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I feel like it's the people that like the heavy noise aspect of saturation because they're not really doing that anymore, and now it's more Kanye like hip hop esque stuff. And if you weren't on board for that, then you're not really liking the new stuff. And I love that shit. So this is like one of my most favorite albums that they put out. The features, ASAP Rocky sounds so fucking good on the Brockhampton project. It's so incredible. Fucking JPEG Mafia. Danny Brown. I think the Danny Brown feature is a little bit overplayed at this point. Everybody's just like dying for it. I think it was okay. I feel like there's other parts of the album that are like bigger highlights for me. Fucking Brockhampton project is so good, bro. Like I saw my Spotify rap and I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. I fucking love that project. Moving on to number three, the man I think had the drip of the year, the fucking drip evolution of the year. That had the most style. Like he really surpassed JPEG Mafia in that style. That is the guy I was talking about. It's a Pink Sifu. Oh my god, Pink Sifu coming in with that southern like fucking that southern style, man. That gumbo for the folks. How can I lose? How can I lose? I pray my mama be cool. Papa relax. Lil says, big bro got his racks. We straight. Long hair don't care. Bitch, she be red. I be riding that Escalade. Baggage over the head. I got the baggage over the head. I got the baggage over the head. I got the baggage. And there's so many fucking good songs on this fucking project. Like this guy cannot write a fucking bad song for the life of him. Like this is so good. Roscoe, he did write Roscoe in the Negro album cycle. So if you think about it, if you really think about it, Pink Sifu had the bag on the head before Kanye. I'm just saying, guys. We all know it. We all know it to be true. I'm just saying it. Pink Sifu was there first, okay? And don't fucking forget it. On to two, the heavy hitters. Very emotional album. This one is, of course, Injury Reserve. Thinking about it, I get chills. I listened to the top 10 projects recently, and I was trying to sing these, and like I was breaking down. It was one of the only songs that I listened back to, and it like really broke me down again. And singing along, like just crying to it, singing along, it was such a weird experience, like because it felt like I was nailing the vocal inflection that Richie was doing, and it just made me think like, was he crying when he sang this? And fuck, bro, like Injury Reserve. By the time I get to Phoenix, this shit, it's haunting. It's beautiful, and it's very overlooked right now. I looked through a lot of top lists this year, and nobody really mentioned them except Fantano. And no music publication mentioned them. All I see is like Tyler the Creator, J. Cole stuff. It's Little Sims this, Little Sims that. No mention of Injury Reserve, and it really eeks me. I'm not sure. Pisses me the fuck off. Damn, please listen to this album if you haven't. It's incredible. There's not enough good things I can say about it, really. Rest in peace, Grogs. Top album of the year. Here we fucking go. Let's do it. You already know. If you follow my content, me, the fucking backwoods stan, of course, is gonna give it to Haram. Motherfucking Haram, bro. Oh my god. Why is no one giving these guys their fucking flowers yet? Like, sure, you could say that now they're finally picking up steam, especially with Falling Out of the Sky, which I do not think is the best track on the project. Like, you want to talk about bars. You want to talk about bars. Iridescent blackness? Is this performative or is this praxis? My new name, colonizers can't pronounce. What counts more? Kill your landlord. With all those vines, we deserve to be up out our minds. I swore allegiance, not on one man, but the whole human race. I built my church over the synagogue where you built your mosque. Joseph Stalin, Stalin on them, who's better? They say they hate the cops, but the minute something off, they want to use force. Bro, listen to this fucking project. I can't even. This shit is incredible. The fucking backdrop, Alchemist, he recently talked about how he loves really sequencing albums and making it like a movie. This shit flows so good, bro. It is, I guess, a preference of style and a preference of, a personal preference, but fuck, bro, this album, Indian Summer, that whole like underground trend where we're gonna take the fucking drums off, it comes out so good, bro. Everything, Chicharrones, I need that Quality Chris Billy Woods album. Chicharrones makes me glow. I'll fucking literally start glowing when I hear that shit. It gives me energy. It feeds me and nourishes my fucking body. Stone Fruit, bro. Squeegee, come on, man. Come on. Fucking dumb, bro. Listen to this project.
Yo, sabotage, cover montage of famous rapping rock stars. It's about to get raw, yo. I'm royal, tasting regal, fucking spoiled. Mera, flow, alu akbar. Je suis un dios, they roll show and homage. And all we do is pay homage to the God, then Mark and the mom. Earth, wind and fire up in the Mars. Carry them on the shoulders, protect the dome, break the neck, infinity stones. Reality check, a gauntlet for the fall from glistening because of disrespect. Multiple sclerosis, deactivated chromosome 23. Suspect is set, allergic to the other side of the grass. It's a fucking to obsess. Juxtaposition, two of the Iron Chef, me llamo Chef, pues, tienes que decirlo sin el inglés. Y agrega la otra jefe, jaque mate, campeón del ajedrez. Hacking off the whack, hacking jet. That's a slithering threat.